guys, welcome to another tarot reading. Our topic for today is what is one of your core beliefs that makes you stuck, right? So basically, we build or develop our core beliefs while we are younger, while we are child, right? It's said, if I'm not wrong, that till the age of 7, we form our core beliefs, and uh, these beliefs play out our life for the rest of the years, right? And if we do not rewire it or realize that we are ruled by these beliefs, sometimes we can be stuck, right? Based on the belief that we are having. So for example, if due to some reasons, right, the way we are brought up, if for example we believe that we are not good looking or that we do not deserve love, so in every interaction of yours, in every relationship, in every friendship, in every um, each and every relationship of yours, you are going to feel that way. You're going to feel as if you are not good enough, you're not loved, no matter how much loving the other person is. Because you have somewhere, made yourself believe about this fact. So we are going to find out what is your core belief and how it is keeping you stuck. Like always, I would be putting up the image on the screen. From there, you can choose pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, whichever pile suits you or attracts you the most. These are general readings and it does not have to resonate with you. So do not force it. You can see the timestamp for the respective readings in the description box, and also the booking details if you wish to book a personal reading with me, right? Now I would be seeing on your readings. Hello, pile one. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what is your core belief and how it is keeping you stuck. So, first we have for you winter, and there's lots of loneliness in this card, by the way, pile one. Um, it's as if no one is appreciating this bird, nobody is paying attention to this bird. There's so much loneliness in this card as I just glance it. It's a sense of coldness, it's a sense of feeling very, very alone, right? Okay. Okay, and it says an ending, recharging, reflection. Then we have for you courage. From tarot, we have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Fool card. Somewhere, pile one, along this life, right, along the time that you have spent, your core belief is that you are a lonely bird, you are all by yourself, that there is nobody around you to appreciate you, to look at you, to pay attention towards you, and that you have to come out of your grief on your own, that you have to, like, you are a self-made person and you have to take care of your own emotions. You have to take care of your own sadness, and that whatever you are currently, right, whatever you are right now, is you have filled your own cups and there was nobody to pour into your cup, basically, right? And no matter what you tell yourself, the reason you are not a risk taker, the reason you don't take the leap of faith, is because perhaps once when you took a leap of faith, there was nobody to catch you, you failed, and now whatever you have built around you with the Nine of Cups, whatever mental peace, whatever emotional stability that you have built around you for your own self, your comfort zone, there's no moving out of that for you. So your core belief is that that you have been lonely, and you have faced the winter season all alone. There was nobody to warm your heart with. But one thing you have all it's also believed is that, that no matter the season, you as a person have lots of potential. You're strong, you believe in your wings, and you have lots to the energy that you bring uh, is there. It's not lost no matter what your external circumstances be. You have never lost confidence in your own self, right? So that is why you could shift from the 5 of cups to the 9 of cups, as we can see here. Um, and no, the only thing that keeps you stuck, pile one now, is that you have been through your own darkness. You have felt helpless. You have gone through that grief, that sadness, that loss, right? And you have come back as well with the 9 of cups energy here. You have created your mental peace. You have created your comfort zone. You have worked it out, right? But now, so you have worked it, you have experienced all this, you have also built yourself, rebuild yourself, I would say. But now you lack courage to take any kind of risk, to allow any kind of transformation or change, right, in your life or within yourself, because you believe that you might fail, you will go back to the 5 of cups energy of loss. So you have become cautious, right? You have become cautious of your emotions, of your feelings, because you do not wish to face this winter season again. You do not wish to feel left out again. You do not wish to wait for anyone, to be very honest, anymore. So it's like, and especially when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your emotions, because we do have the cups here, right? So your belief, your core belief is that there's nobody for you out there. You have to take care of your emotions, your feelings, all by yourself, that there's nobody to pour into your cup. And because of that fort that you have built around you, you are not willing to give a try, maybe to new relationships, maybe to fall in love again, maybe to open yourself to different scenarios or transitions, transformations, even realizations, I would say, right? If some kind of a realizations occur to you, you're not open to that. You do not wish anything external to mess up with your 9 of cups energy. 9 of cups energy is energy of feeling satisfied, feeling happy with who you are, feeling comfortable in your own world, right? And sometimes it's also a wish fulfillment card. It's like, whatever wishes and desire you had, you gave it to yourself. So you're independent in that sense. And that is why you do not wish to risk it. You do not wish to with the full energy. You do not wish to be a fool again. And because we have the courage card here, pile one, sometimes to take risks, not sometimes, every time, we need to have that courage. So it's like you do not wish to risk your heart again. You do not wish to risk your emotions and feelings all over again, right? Because of the belief that you will end up facing disappointment. You will end up uh, feeling left alone again, right? But and even though we understand from where this belief is coming from, we understand why you would feel this way, the only way to move out of this energy here is by taking that risk again, putting yourself out there again. And this time you won't be starting from scratch, because maybe previously you didn't have the experience, you didn't know how things play out, you didn't know how you handle yourself or what is to be done. But now that you have the experience, now you when you give into this risk, when you take a leap of faith, you are a much more mature person, you are a much more healed version of yourself. You are a much more of someone who has already experienced. So you are not all um, you know clueless. You're not clueless the next time you give into your feelings or emotions or your heart, right? Because if we have a sun card somewhere it also shows us some kind of positivity, right? Now this person has some kind of a sense, right? They have they are moving from these energy to this energy because they do not lack experience now, right? So they can give into this transition and transformation with some kind of courage if they would let themselves at the end of the day. So that is how you are stuck. That lack of courage, lack of faith, not wanting to put yourself out there, not wanting to face those risks again, is keeping you stuck, especially in your relationships, in your feelings, emotions. That zone, that area of your life could literally feel all, you could actually literally be feeling this coldness. You could actually be feeling as if there's nobody out there, because you do not wish to risk yourself, you do not wish to risk your heart again, right? And most understanding to you, to your, you know to the 5 of cups of energy. I get you, I understand you from where you are coming, why you could be feeling or behaving this way, right? There's so much understanding here for you, Pilwan. And it's not it's, of course, it's easier said than done to put yourself out there, open your heart, be courageous, blah blah blah, right? But that's the only choice we have, because we have already known what happens when we keep ourselves in the 9 of cups cups energy. It only keeps us stuck in the winter season, even though we have so much energy, we have so much potential, we have so much love to give. And we can move out, we have the wings, right? It's not like we are frozen in this winter season, we just have to switch to another season and we can fly out of this scenery, right? If we wish to, we have the potential. But somewhere we are stuck because we are not courageous enough. Maybe there's nobody to push us. Maybe we risk going back to the 5 of cups energy, but the only way to actually know is by going out there, taking that leap of faith, right? So these were the messages for you, pile one. I hope this reading gave you some kind of clarity, some kind of direction that you were looking for. And if it did, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I will see you next time. Hello, bye. Pile 2. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what is your core belief that is keeping you stuck. So, first we have for you Moss, and it says positivity, change. Then we have for you forgiveness. From tarot, we have for you the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, and then we have for Eight of Swords. We have all the swords energy. You could be an air sign. Pile 2, the only. Okay, so. Okay, so with the Page of Swords and the Moss energy here, it seems like, you tend to believe that you are someone who is very upfront. You're very straightforward. You present things clearly. You communicate clearly, that you are outspoken, and whatever you say, right? You bring lots of light with what you say, and you are always positive, right? Now, and especially in your relationship, communication in your relationship with the people you are close to, right? Now, what is making you feel stuck, pile 2, with the forgiveness card and the Eight of Swords card, is that you are not sure with the Two of Swords energy, and this confusion is causing you the Eight of Swords energy. So basically, there is some kind of a confusion in your head regarding to someone, because we do have the forgiveness card here. And there is self sabotage and self limiting beliefs, that whether this person needs your forgiveness, if at all, right? Why? Because you're pretty confident that you were clear, you followed all the rules, you went by the book, and but so even though you feel very clear on the way you acted, there's still confusion within you, right? Because now what is happening, on one hand your mind is saying that I've been the most honest person, I've always done right by my relationship with my friends, I've always kept things upfront, I'm an open book, right? But still this belief is being um, countered by something. Maybe this person asked for your apology, right? Maybe they asked for your forgiveness, but you're not sure whether their apology is true, whether they are being honest in this apology. Because you do not wish to see something about them, right? You do not wish to see something which they are presenting to you, and that is why you are confused, because your mind is telling you one thing and the reality is coming in very differently, and that is why we have the two of swords energy of confusion, right? So for example, whoever this person you are dealing with, by the way, they came up with an apology, but you are not very sure whether after this apology they would change, or they would bring some change in their own behavior, or they would right the things they made wrong before. So what you should exactly do? Also, with the page of swords energy here, your mind is very strong, meaning you have a very strong opinions, so it's very difficult for you to go against them. So if you have formed an opinion about a person that they are shady, for example, now their behavior is contradicting your opinion, your assumption, it will become very hard for you to change that opinion for that person, even though that is their reality, they are not shady. But because of some behavior of them that made you believe that they're shady, and now that they're a changed person, they're asking for your forgiveness, they're doing all the things right, still your mind is in a fix because it's rigid. We have it's, I think it's a stone, moss agate, right? There's so much hardness or rigidity that it's very difficult for you to change your opinions once you have formed them, right? Because you think it comes from truth, you think it comes from after reading about those things a lot, gathering all the data a lot, analyzing, observing someone's behavior a lot, right? So on one hand you are the page of swords, on the other hand there remains a confusion and no a sense of lack of clarity and even doubts, because maybe that person could have changed, maybe their apology is honest and true, and maybe you are not able to see it because it's difficult for you to change your own opinion. So your core belief pile 2 about yourself is that you are very upfront, you are very strongly opinionated, that whatever you have opinions about anything or anybody, it's coming from an authentic source, even if that source is you, right? Your own analysis and observations, right? And that you are very crystal clear, and that what it say, positivity and change, and that whatever opinions you have are not prejudices, basically, right? But this very thing sometimes make you stuck because you are not able to see the reality of a person, especially a person who has changed, or who has grown, or who has learned from their mistakes, right? I would still would like to pull out one or two cards. I'll i'll take I will take a look. Okay, so we have the exact, see, See the kind of rigidity with the Queen of Swords card. The energy here just got enhanced, and it's the wall is so strong, pile 2 for you. This is so much rigidity. It's like a straight no, that you do not wish to see the changes in another person. You do not wish to see the growth, because you, if you have said that this color is dark blue, it's going to be dark blue. It's not going to be any other color, right? I Sorry, the example was very lame, but I hope you got it right. So this is what is happening. The core belief of yours, that you have the right opinion for everyone, is going against you, because you are able to see someone's change behavior, but you are still not willing to accept it. Why? Because you have some kind of uh, strength, or you take some kind of pride, or you take some kind of strength from your opinions, that if I have said that this or that, this has to be true, and nothing can go against it because I have said it, right? It's like period. So basically, this is happening for you, pile 2. I hope this reading gave you some clarity, and if you felt this reading was relatable to you, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on heal.tarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Pile 3, if you chose this pile, let's see for you what is your core belief that is keeping you stuck. So, first we have for you is oak tree, and it says power, courage, strength. Then we have for you boldness. Wow, courage and boldness. Great. Then we have for you the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Three of Swords. It's a very simple reading for you, pile 3. It's like not letting yourself feel vulnerable, because you think you are strong. And strong people don't cry, they don't feel weak, they cannot be vulnerable, they always have to show up, they always have to be stoic, they always have to be sane or act in a very masculine manner, or they have to, keep their guard up no matter the difficulties, the challenges, the life adversities they are facing. This is exactly that. So your core belief is that you are strong, or maybe your core belief is not that you are strong, it's that emotions makes you weak, right? So or crying makes you weak, or that strength is not in feeling things, or showing it under the rug. Whatever line you have to choose from all these, you can take it, but somewhere over the course of time, you have believed that there's no point crying over the spilled milk, that you have to keep moving with a strong faith, with a strong attitude. That is the only way to, move out from the darkness, and the light will come. So this show of courage and boldness, you think is strength, and I said show. So it's more like there's a show of the strength and courage instead of the real strength and courage, right? um, if you see, the real strength comes from your inner core, it comes from your inner strength, and not what to show outwardly, right? So how it is keeping you stuck is that you are not letting yourself feel, and till the time you will not yourself let yourself feel, there would be fear, right? And I think your belief is making you feel more scared or afraid, which is keeping you stuck in just living life. It's not about what has to come next or what opportunities you would be missing, pile 3. It has to do more with you enjoying or living life, or relaxing, feeling relaxed, or feeling It's like you are on a mission. Pile three, literally that you are on a mission and you can't cry or you can't feel your feelings, or let's run away from it and let time speed up so that all those, whatever this brokenness or feeling abandoned or a grief of losing someone you are trying to run away from, it it won't chase you or things will fade away with time. No, nothing is going to happen. It will only build up till the time you actually break down, right? So because the boldness card here is giving me a sense of a person who is running away, um, right? So pile 3 for you, your belief that every pain, every heartbreak, every sense of feeling rejected or a sense of abandonment, right, that one feels can be eliminated, or your way of not facing it is by putting up your guard on the King of Swords energy and not facing it, being stoic. But that's now how not how it is. It's not valor, it's not strength, it's not courage. It's like suppressing yourself. um, and that actually also makes you feel alone in your relationships or in your other kind of whatever it is, friendships and family members, whatever. So your boundaries are not protecting you here. They're keeping you away from intimacy or deep relations, right? Because fear you fear to feel hard emotions, you fear to feel dark emotions, or emotions that you assume or think is are weak and will make you only weak, right? I don't know how you were wired, but it's like somebody pumped into your brain that be strong. And I don't know, it's like from in my head there's this motivational action movie going on where pile 3 is wired with these some kind of statements that be strong, don't cry, keep going on, keep moving on, go forward. I don't know, not actually realizing what is going on in pile three's mind or heart at all. And that's what you have learned with the King of Swords energy. So, pile three, I hope this reading is giving you some kind of clarity, message, direction that you needed. And I hope you are able to relate or understand what is what this reading is trying to signal you. And if you do, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you do not wish to do that, just self reflect on yourself, and all the love and light to you. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me heal.Write.Tarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye.